3 exercises. Is that enough? Well, if you're brand new to the gym and you want to make a start, you want to join the gym, you just don't know where, this is the exact same program that I wrote for a client of mine to get him into that gym. It's basic, it's simple, but it does the job. Down the line, I may add 1 exercise to it, and that's it. That would be the end state. I only do 4 exercises. So what I programmed for him was this. Leg extensions. So 1 leg exercise, 3 sets. 1 lat pull down exercise, 1 back exercise. Lat pull downs, 3 sets. Dumbbell chest press for chest, 3 sets. That is it. And don't forget, the first set is a fresh air, the second set is the sort of a warm-up, and it's the 1 set that counts. Okay, all it needs now is for me to put the bandana on and get after it. Okay, first exercise we've got leg extensions. Okay, nice and simple. On the machine as well, because the machine, when you're starting off in the gym, the pattern, the movement is set for you, so it's nice and simple. Again, people always say, what weight should I use? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Okay, so first set, fresh air. I always say, just use fresh air. All we're doing is just waking the body up. That's all it is. Again, I don't know how many reps that was, 8 or 9, something like that. Okay, so that was our fresh air set, just getting everything lubricated. 1 little Brucey bonus tip, in between sets, for your rest periods, 30, 40, whatever it is, just have a walk around. You know, don't stomp around the gym like some mad, you see them in the gym, no, just get up, move about. 2 reasons. 1, it helps with recovery. Secondly, you're getting some steps in. Win-win. Okay, so that was a light set, so it don't need a lot of recovery. We're going in again. Okay, this is now 70% a set, sort of. We're guesstimating 70%. Okay. So that was my 70% set. Again, little extra recovery now because this is the only set that counts. This is the one where we're going to do the work. Everything else is warm up. This is the working set. Okay, so grab some water, whatever your thing is, but have a little move around. Get some air in. Even as a beginner, this is the routine. Even as an advanced, this is the routine. We just put a little bit more effort in, more intensity as we get a bit more advanced because our bodies adapt to it. But the principle's exactly the same for me now as for somebody starting off. Okay, this is the 1 set. So if you're brand new, I'd expect you to take it to the limit because down the line, you will know you've got more limits. Right, or less limits actually, but for this now, for the beginner, this is a beginning session. Take it until you think you're done. That's it. I took it until I was done. That's it. That muscle has been worked to its max. There ain't no point in doing no more. Exercise 1, done. Okay, let's move on. Number 2, back exercise, lat pull downs. Okay, let's go. So the lat pull downs, are we in shot? Okay, so they're trying to work the lat muscles, although it works the full back. So again, first set, fresh air. I just realized something. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. Even us seasoned pros forgot to put the bandana on. If anybody wants one of these, let me know and I will send one out to you. I've got a box of these. If anybody wants one, DHP, logoed up, bandana, let me know. We'll get one sent out. Okay. So again, we guesstimate in about 60-70%. Minimal rest periods. Again, not too taxing, but all we're doing is bridging the gap ready for this set. That's it. That's all we're doing with the warm-up sets. That's all they are. Just bridging the gap ready for this set. Like I said, this would be a very typical routine. For this gentleman, I wrote up 3 of these different exercises just for a bit of variety, but the same theme. Just to get you through the door, get you used to going to the gym, get you realizing how much work you can actually do in that minimal time. Okay, last set. And the psychology is, it's one set. That's it. Give it everything. It's only one set. We haven't got to do this again. That's it. That is it. Okay. Don't forget, put your weights back. So again, nice and safe. 2 machines so far, really safe. The worst that can happen is you leave the handles go or the kick pads go and you make a bit of a bang. You're safe. You're safe. Okay. And the next one I put in is a chest exercise. So let's get this set up. If I was doing a full body session, this would be fairly typical of what I would do. I would probably put in a side raise, a shoulder exercise at the end. But up until then, all of these exercises are basic. Even mine to this day, basic, because they work. There's a form of push, there's a form of pull, and there's a leg exercise, there's a squat variety or a press variety. It doesn't matter. Okay. If you notice, I'll never on this channel tell you what weights I'm doing because it's irrelevant. You know, what's heavy for me is light for somebody else, and what's heavy for me is very heavy for somebody. It's irrelevant. How much effort you're putting in, how much focus are you putting in. That is all that counts. There's nothing else that counts. Nothing. None of this is sexy. None of this is, oh my God, it's amazing. It's basic. Yeah, deliberately so. Okay, we're going to go in now about 60, 70%. So what I would do now, what I say to everybody, just rate that out of 10 very quickly in your head. For me, that was a 6 or a 7, so I know where I can go next. So after your second set, just rate it. That was an 8 out of 10. If it's an 8, you know you're pretty close. If it's a 6, 7, you've got a bit to go. Okay. Let's move it back a touch. So last set of the session, done. This is exactly what that gentleman will be doing for the first 2 to 3 weeks. This is it. Nothing else, nothing added, nothing taken away. Okay. And obviously your first few visits, you're going to pick the weights which may be too heavy, in which case put them back. If they're too light, do another one. Doesn't matter. This is about habit forming and enjoying that feeling of doing something great for yourself. That's what we're after. Enjoying the process. That is it. That's the session. Whew. The breathing's up. I know I've worked those 3 muscle groups. And that's it. And that's sustainable. One of the big things is people go, I can do that again in a couple of days' time, which is what we want. If you're doing an hour's gym session, a couple of things, which we'll go into more depth as time goes on this channel. Like and subscribe, by the way. As time goes on, we go into more depth as to why and the psychology of stuff. But on a base level, doing that 20 minutes, yeah, I enjoyed that. That's doable. I can do that again in 2 or 3 days' time. Whereas if you had an hour and a half gym session, the first thing to go when stuff gets busy is this. But that is exactly how I do, and I did program for this gentleman. 3 exercises, 3 leg extensions, 1 working set. 3 lat pull downs, 1 working set. 3 chest press, 1 working set. Any questions, please, in the comments below. Have a great day. Woo!